Hi there. My name is Rajiv Nag, or you can call me Raj. And I'll take a few minutes of your time to talk to you about this interesting course that we have developed in the management department at LeBow, Management 690, Change Management Experiential Capstone. And I invite you to check this course out, and hopefully it makes sense to you. And if you're interested, you can always get in touch with me. Have you ever faced these questions? Tried herding cats? You might have cats, or you haven't seen cats. Is it easy to herd cats? And does it connect with how you find yourself getting everybody to work on an agenda in the organization, on a single path together? Especially when you're talking about launching a major change initiative. Or have you ever been in a change initiative, on the receiving end of a change initiative, and faced confusion, stress, a general lack of direction, feeling stuck, not sure where to go, what to do about it? Would you like to lead change smoothly? Would you like to be able to facilitate change in an organization in a manner that it actually meets the bottom line? Well, if these are some of the questions that that sort of have occurred to you in the past or currently, then this course might be very useful for you. Um, Specifically, the capstone course looks at, it takes a multidimensional approach on change management. And it sort of moves beyond the what of change management to how. So it's very practical, very implementation oriented. It looks at the challenges of effectively implementing change strategies and develops and gives you ways to address those challenges. More often than not, we see that change management decisions, or the decision to make a big change effort, comes from the top without necessarily engaging people in the rest of the organization. The actual work then falls on the shoulders of the rest of the organization to make that change happen. Most of you are likely to be at that level in your careers or in your organization, where you are probably not deciding upon the change effort, but you've been given a task to implement the change effort. That's why this course is particularly aimed at change implementation and implementors rather than change strategists. So it'll give you a set of ideas, skills, and experiences, pragmatic experiences, to become better implementers of change initiatives. And it takes a multidimensional approach towards change. Not only do we start by exploring change strategies and different kinds of change strategies, but we look at structural aspects of change, cultural aspects of change, technical aspects of change. We also look at how you can effectively lead change bottoms up. And can we use systems and processes to ensure that once the change is set on a path, that you can keep tabs on it and ensure that it meets the requirements of the organization. So, in a nutshell, this course is attempting to be all encompassing with a focus specifically on praxis, on the practice of change. And from a teaching perspective, from a pedagogical perspective, there are four types of elements or methods that we'll be using in this course. Yes, you have used case studies before, but this course and the way I teach the course looks at case studies with a difference. It tries to use the case study as a live business example and a live business situation in which you, as an actor, is put in. And then we work through collective reflection around the cases, discussions, but also role playing. So we actually use the case almost like in a theatrical fashion. You're required, or you're invited to act out the case in the class discussions, which makes the case almost like reflective of a live case situation. The key word, remember, is experiential. We also use newer approaches towards change management. Rather than just using a set of formulaic approaches, we use more exploratory approaches like design thinking, storytelling, and visualization, and see how these collective tools can really um, give new ways or suggest new ways of approaching quite convoluted change situations. We also take a consulting approach towards the case. I'm not saying that this course in and of itself will make you a change consultant. That takes some time to develop, but if you're interested in change consulting, this course will certainly give you the initial building blocks towards looking at a change management consulting career. But more importantly, the way we will learn in this class, in this course, we will almost at times act as consultants to the organization or to the business situation at hand, to the organizational situation at hand, and see how we can use consulting approaches to enhance and to make change management efforts more effective. And one of the key parts of this course is an overarching change management simulation, which is played out in a team context. We'll be working in teams in the change management simulation, and that in itself will give you sort of a first-hand exposure in handling an actual change management initiative in an organizational setting. Yes, simulations these days are quite advanced, and the one simulation that we have chosen for this course brings that to you right in front of from front of you and your team. So together, these four elements make this course very experiential, very practice-oriented. Yes, we are looking at theory, but we are looking at theory not for the sake of theoretical expansion in our minds, but we are looking at theories and asking the question, how can we implement these theories while we are taking the course? So that, in a nutshell, in this is sort of a brief introduction about this course. It's going to be fun, I promise, and it's going to be challenging, but in an interesting way, in a way that stretches your imagination. So I invite you to this journey, and I hope to see you sometime soon in this class. Thank you.